Thanks, Rob, for inviting me. This is very exciting. How can we use drama in the classroom to teach and engage students? One of my very, very favorite questions. I've been doing this for 42 years in a total of 17 countries, and I promise you, we can use drama to engage students of all ages, from kindergarten right the way through to 99-year-olds, if you've ever had any 99-year-olds. Basically, drama is about taking an idea from your head and putting it in the public forum through action. It is a representation through action of an abstract idea. And the great thing about drama is that you have two packages which are combined, and that is multisensory education and the developmental processes of the growing learner. It's what I call the SPICE. The SPICE stands for S for social development, because in drama we have kids working in individually sometimes, but more often in pairs and in groups or as a whole class. The P stands for physical development. We cannot do drama without using our bodies, and many educators are beginning to understand that learning is embodied. We learn through our bodies, and our bodies have memory. And so if we bring our bodies into the learning process, we not only teach body language, which is vital for language learning, but we also help memory. I stands for intellectual development. And here in drama, we move everything from the lower order thinking skills to the higher order thinking skills, as Russell was talking about in Bloom's taxonomy. We also work on Maslow's pyramid, working on the basic needs of every student and then taking them up into self-actualization. The C stands for creativity. I think you all know that there's a huge push now for creativity in language learning. Many of us have joined the C group, which is a group of people whose manifesto is to bring creativity into language learning, so it's not so dry and it's not boring and it is fun. And many, I won't say most, but many students cannot learn if they don't learn through creativity. E stands for emotional development. We use the emotions, we use the senses, we use the feelings in drama all the time. We don't hide them. And we can, as Christina says, we can keep away from grammar. We don't actually teach through grammar at all. Okay, let's see if I can move on. I've been working in special education for 6 years, teaching English to students who have special needs, all kinds of special needs. And we have managed to take them from the I can't stance to the I can do it stance. And we've done it through drama. It's a way of including every student in the class, no matter what talents they've got or what talents they haven't got. And we're also working on Ken Robinson's idea of having every student find and live in their element. So many of your students have hidden talents which you will never see if you keep them sitting in rows, looking at each other's backs, doing question and answer, and listening to you most of the time doing the work. They need to do, they need to learn by doing. And it's quite incredible how you can change their self-esteem from I can't to I can very quickly when you're using drama. Some of your shyest, weakest students will surprise you, but you have to give them space and time. And you have to convert, transform all your English language work into action. Take away the desks, that's the barrier to action. Take away the pens, take away the papers, take away the books. Oh, sorry, publishers. Take away everything you can. Just have the person in the classroom working on themselves, working on their own inner feelings. It has a little bit to do with dogma, yes, but it's not totally, it's something much more. We work on Krashen's comprehensible inputs. We use lots of stories, lots of books, we use puppets, we use improvisation, we use role play, we use video, television, films, YouTube, songs, everything which is stimulating to work on comprehensible input. And then we have what Meryl Swain called comprehensible output. And by actually using the language, by speaking, by representing the language in action through mime, we get comprehensible output. And that's how we get what we call stickability. We are able to have the students remembering the vocabulary and really learning the language through expression of the language. There is a new experiment that's been done, and you can look it up on Google, called enclosed cognition. The idea is if you give a student a witch's hat and a wand, they become the witch with the wand. And they just instinctively find the vocabulary for that witch with the wand. It goes deeper than that, of course, but that's basically what it's about. We're using the speaking body in the empty space, and we're using the imagination that students bring to their lessons every single day, but we usually leave it hidden and we won't allow them to bring it out. So I'd like to just finish with this quotation from Wilkinson. Language learning through drama, as supported by the drama, brain, and language research reviewed here, can no longer be ignored. Drama involves the whole body and the whole brain in learning in a fictional context. It engages all of the multiple intelligences and matches the learning styles of all children. Enjoyable physical movement embeds the emotional impact of multisensory experiences on the cells of the body to form deep neuronal patterns in the brain and thereby enable memory and recall more readily than methods having lesser sensory impact. So go ahead, engage your students, have them learning the language through fun and movement and song and drama, and you will have students learning the language happily. And that's what we want. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rob. I hope to see you again one day. Bye.